Okay, question number 13, let's get right into it. All right, so we have the equation, and it's just all of this nastiness here. This must be true for all values of x such that x is not equal to 2 divided by a, where a is a constant. What is the value of a? All right, guys, so this might look really daunting, but it's actually very simple. You just have to simplify it, okay? So let me show you how we're going to do that. So we know that all of this, right, has to look like this somehow, right? So what I'm going to do is I am going to give negative 8 minus 3, I'm going to give it the common denominator of ax minus 2, okay? So I'm going to need to multiply by ax minus 2 divided by ax minus 2. All right, so when I do this, bring it down here, I am going to get, let's use some FOIL here. So our first term is going to be negative 8ax squared. Our outer term is going to be plus 16x. And then our inner term is going to be minus 3ax, and then our last term is going to be plus 6, okay? So now what I want to do is I want to simplify this. Well, okay, again, this has to be over, ax minus 2. Now what I want to do is I want to subtract off this value, right? So I'm going to have negative 8ax squared plus 16x minus 3ax plus 6 minus 53. All this is divided by ax minus 2, okay? So let me go ahead and clear this out of the way here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and simplify this down to the best of our ability. And we are going to get negative 8ax squared, let's see here, plus 16x minus 3ax minus 47, and all that is going to be over ax minus 2. Okay, so that's awesome. So now we have that simplified down, and what you'll start to notice is that, okay, these two values are starting to look similar, right? So we have this negative 47 here, and we have a negative 47 on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set these guys equal to each other. So it's going to be 24x squared plus 25x minus 47 divided by ax minus 2 equals, sorry guys, I'm going to have to stretch this, but basically it's going to equal all of this, right? And what I want to do, guys, is first of all, I can add 47 to both sides, so these are going to cancel out. And I can multiply both sides by ax minus 2, so these are also going to cancel out, okay? So what I'm going to be left with is 24x squared plus 25x equals negative 8ax squared plus 16x minus 3ax. All right, guys, so now what I can do is let's just go ahead and think about this for a second. If these terms have to equal each other, that means that a has to equal, or I should say 8 times negative, here, sorry, this whole term has to equal 24. Okay, so if we go up here, we have negative 8a, that has to equal 24. If I divide both sides by negative 8, I get, let's see here, a equals negative 3, okay? And guys, if you plug in this value, you will realize that if I plug in a equals negative 3, I will get 25x, right? This whole thing, 25x is going to be negative, let's see here, sorry, it's going to be 9x plus 16x, which is equal to 25x, okay, guys? So this does, in fact, check out. So it's a little messy, but again, it's pretty simple. You just have to simplify it down. So our answer is going to be B. All right, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I will see you in the next video.